All right, in this video, I actually hit on one of the online lotteries for a pair of these, and I'm happy that I did because this is the 990 V4 Joefreshgoods version, and this is one of the three colorways that they ended up dropping. So you can see the box is kind of cool. It has a little bit of information in here. Black New Balance logo on the top, and then you have that Joefreshgoods New Balance on the side of the box. It does say JFG 1998. And then on the inside, this is kind of dope. Here is a look at the colorway that I picked up. I already laced mine. But this is the intro colorway, and then there's also the black colorway, that's the outro, and then they have the blue colorway as well. But this is kind of fire. This is definitely a nod to the theme of these sneakers, which I'm wondering if they have to ever pay royalties to because of the fact that they themed it after it. They probably don't have to pay any royalties at all because they didn't name the movie Belly specifically, but that is the overall theme behind this. You can definitely tell with the 1998 logo and the JFG on the box as well. Belly was a movie that was released back in the day that was featuring Nas as well as DMX, had Method Man in it as well. Pretty dope movie. I remember it specifically because I had the soundtrack. That was like the era of time that was so dope where they had such great soundtracks. It was a perfect opportunity to get a bunch of different music from a bunch of different artists usually, and then have like a compilation. Instead of having to spend a bunch of money on each and every CD, it felt like they came together for a soundtrack, sometimes putting out some of their best work. That's the way I felt back in the day. I had hundreds of CDs back in the day. In fact, that's really what jump-started me into becoming a DJ years and years later, is that I just loved music. I had tons of tape cassettes, tons of CDs, and then I just ended up transitioning into like getting vinyl for DJing. But anyway, so as I was mentioning, they have three different colorways of the New Balance model of the 990 V4. This is a fun one because this model hasn't had as much shine as the 990 V3 or the 993 specifically. I do have a pair here. Until recently, they really haven't had a ton of different 990 V4s available. I actually was looking for a pair of these last year when I was going to be doing this video comparing all the 990 models, and I still haven't done it. I promise you guys I'm going to bring it to you guys in 2024 because it's just a simple video of comparing all of them since I have every one of the models. But anyway, this is one of the last ones that dropped. This is the Kith collaboration right here. I love this colorway as well. But the 994 is getting some new love now, and I love to see it because it is a pretty nice looking model. It's very similar to the 990 V3, but this is the intro colorway, which is mostly white, accents of black. Then you have the outro colorway, which is kind of a flip of it. It's basically black with accents of white. And then you have the Keisha Blue colorway, which I think was a really dope one as well. The Keisha Blue colorway is the one that everybody wants though because it is ultra limited. I actually like this colorway better and the black colorway, but the Keisha Blue one's nice, and the theme about it is even better. Keisha's actually one of the characters in the movie, and there's a scene where she's talking on the phone and it's all blue, so it's like the Keisha Blue. It's a nod to that, I guess. And the movie Belly was directed by Hype Williams, who back in the day did tons and tons of music videos like Busta Rhymes, Missy Elliott, and so on. Like he was like the GOAT for like the dude making music videos for rappers and stuff. So the fact that he made a full-length movie was really dope, and he had some nice cinematic moments in that movie. Anyway, a quick overview of this specific shoe. I'm looking at the back. They both do say 1998, has the New Balance logo as well. That's kind of interesting. It's like almost floating on the heel here a little bit because it's like rubberized with like a nice little finish over top. And that little logo is obviously the New Balance logo. Made in the USA, it says above that right under the 1998. And then New Balance, that's inside of the clear material in the heel. You have the off-white cream midsole and outsole. And then you do have a nice mesh on the bottom panel of the shoe in black. I kind of like it. It is a thicker mesh, a different style of mesh than you have on the Kith joints. But the other interesting detail that you don't see in pictures too much is the in-between layer between the mesh is almost like a pearlescent white patent leather, which is kind of dope. I like it. It adds like a little bit of shine, a little bit of pop. Overall, it really reminds me of that poster from Belly. They had a black and a white version as well. On the tongue, it does say made in the USA, New Balance with the American flag logo, then 990 V4, and then it says JFG on the insole of one, and then New Balance on the other. The New Balance logos on each side of the shoe is a little bit raised, and it does have like the 3M reflective material on it. Now on the inside collar of the shoe is kind of a nice contrast to the outside where you have black, there's white on the inside, black on the tongue, white on the inside, done in a different material. And it's kind of a nice texture to it as well. I think if you get these in hand, you're probably gonna be blown away by the materials. The materials are super nice. They are super nice on the standard pairs as well. You don't get maybe hairy suede. Some of the models you get hairy suede. Some of them you get just the regular suede, but the regular suede is super nice. Usually just on the regular standard GR pairs on New Balance's website. They do have a 990 V4 in the gray colorway that's sitting in a full size run. Absolute classic. Gray New Balances are basically like red and white Jordans. Like it's just super iconic. The 990 V6 is the latest and greatest model. This one came out originally in 2016, and that's the 990 V4. They did have a 990 V5 at one point as well. So with New Balance, they don't release a new 990 V7 and 8, and they don't do that every single year. They do it like every 3 or 4 years or so. It seems like is the cadence nowadays. And I think the collaboration with Joefreshgoods is a smart one. They continue continue to do really nice colorways and really nice collaborations, well themed as well. And it's nice to see the creative energy from other collaborators bringing their own take to like a New Balance model. Man, it would be like a dream to design your own New Balance. Like, it's really dope that they're coming out with really fun themes as well. Anyways, leave a comment in the comment section. What do you guys think about the Joefreshgoods New Balance 990 V4 theme? The intro, outro, Keisha Blue. I think that they all are pretty dope. I was actually kind of bummed. I was wanting the black pair originally, but now that I've been seeing more of the shoes out and about, like, I'm like, this is kind of the fire one. I actually think I did well. I think that no hype, no exclusivity involved. I think that this is my favorite one. Keisha Blue one's dope. Like, there's the wow factor to it because of the limited nature, but I think that this one is the best looking colorway out of the three. Personally, leave a comment though. Let me know what yours is. And again, if you guys want to buy the regular standard version of the 990 V4 or 990 V6, check them out. Link in the description. Appreciate y'all for stopping by and watching. Have a good rest of your holiday, and hopefully see you back on the channel for some more content. All right, peace, guys.